Hello, it's Kathy Gray, and today I'd love to share with you a few insights, a few tips behind the scenes at Enabling Enterprise headquarters. Now, it's the evening, it's not the greatest light, and I've got my lovely family all around me, so there's going to be some hijinks. Come up here. Okay. And we're here behind the scenes at the headquarters to share with you some insights and tips to help you with getting your studio up and running in really inexpensive hacks, as well as some upgrades you might want to consider. And my little one has just gifted me. Show me this card. What have we got? Whoa, it's one of an amazing series of, what are they this time? Circles.
Sticky tape.
Yeah, it's an awesome series that she's been working on. So I'm going to let you hop down and make the next masterpiece, my love.
What?
Whoa, down we go. And let's get started behind the scenes. So I wanted to share 3 gems with you today. One, as I said, is about getting started, nice and cheap DIY, some incremental upgrades, and also about everyone okay? And also about some tips for warming up for your video. And so I just wanted to point out that here I am, and it looks all calm and peaceful, and that's because this is a fabrication. My house can be chaotic, as I imagine some of ours can be. So you can shoot wherever you want to. You might have a really awesomely aligned, harmonious workspace or studio space that you'd love to share. But let's face it, sometimes that's chaotic or messy, or sometimes it's just not working in terms you don't have that beautiful sunlight coming on your face, or there's just some details in there that you don't have time to fix up in that beautiful window you have to make a video. So my hack for this one, I can draw you back a little bit. This was something I started quite early on to help me with this problem. Rather than going and investing in a great big video screen, customized or not, I've simply done it myself. And I created a photograph with some of my favorite things in a harmonious setting. Took a few snaps on my iPhone, balanced out the colors a little bit, and got it printed out as big as I possibly could at the local printers. I went through a few different models I can show you, different arrangements of things that I tried out. And when I found one that I was happy to work with for the next few videos, I got it laminated so it's got a bit more lifespan. So that's cost me very little money, and it's just a nice simple thing that I can have behind me as I'm shooting my video, and it just gives me that little bit of branding consistency and of comfort to know that, there's not too much chaos happening in the background of my videos. And down the track, when, I might want to invest in more branding or more customization, I can certainly upgrade. But at the moment, I really love this open template as a lovely working space behind me. Yeah, please don't push that because this might all fall over. I've since got some lights. And we've got one here, which is a lovely ring light. And over there, next to all the exercise equipment, is some box light. And I'm going to set those up so you can see the difference. So let's go. Brighter and shinier. And it does get hot under the lights, but generally we're aiming for a nice short video or to have some nice breaks between batches. I'm going to show you the setup behind you. My little one is loving it right now because normally I try to do this when she's asleep. Let's have a look. So there's the ring light setup, and then we have another soft box light over here. And there's another box light that I got in the setup. This is just a cheap lighting scenario that you can get off eBay. But I generally don't use it because in my little studio setting there's not that much space, but it is an option, and these are all very transportable to take on site. So these lights soften the light and help brighten me. And I've got a lovely little sidekick dancing around them at the moment. So I've also invested, you might have noticed, in this little doobie guy, which is my microphone. I got a Rhodes one because they're really good quality, and this particular model is not that expensive, and it just plugs into my computer. Now, the reason I've done that rather than working on the computer audio is I've found that you can have some bit of touch and go connectivity with your visual quality, and people will generally forgive that, or you can, go a certain way with editing it, but you can't really edit much with sound. So the best quality sound you can record is a good investment. So this is a great one you can plug into your laptop, plug into your phone, and it really does make a difference to the audio quality. However, if you're just starting out and you've just got your laptop or you've got your smartphone, then please just get going with some natural light and the inbuilt features. And if the conditions are good, if it's not too windy, if you've got some good sunlight, then you're going to get really great results. Technology is awesome, and you don't have to worry about getting all the high resolution, super big files. I've got all that equipment, and I don't generally use it for doing things on the internet because there's just so much more work involved with the editing, with the compressing, with the customization for online. So generally what you can do through the native platforms, through the technology that you have, is going to be the quickest and most immediate and often awesome quality these days. So that's my first tips about the basic setup, which you can do for free or for very, very cheap. This is a great hack I have. And another good one, if you don't want to invest in the audio, is just to use your headphones from your smartphone, and you can just paperclip them to you to keep them out of sight if you don't want to see it connected to your ears. And to get around the problem of not getting the audio from the person I'm interviewing coming through, I've got this little Bluetooth earpiece that I plug in, and that's the way that I hear what my interviewees are saying. And that was super cheap from eBay. You can get really good models if you need them, but I just simply need to keep track with the interview itself. So there's some really simple tech you can get. You can go incredibly high end, but if you're starting out, just start with the actual content is the main thing before you get too worried about the tech. As long as you've got some good natural light, you're in good sound conditions, you know what you want to say and the purpose of that, and you've followed some of the simple tips that I've shared with you already. I'll send some links to those to share with this blog. Then you're really on a front foot to create some wonderfully compelling content or stories through video. However, one of the things that I've found really valuable, because I get a bit nervous or I find I've got a bit of a shake to my voice, is just to prepare as well. Get my body ready, get my energy ready. I've written up a very simple list of no more than 3 things that I want to say in my little video. And I haven't really got a script because that gets a bit formulaic, but I've got those 3 points clearly in mind. And I've got a bit of a call to action about how I want people to take that next step or to engage with me further. But then what do I want to do to actually arrive and to be really open and really engaging? So one of the great tips that I've been taught is to dance it out first, to put on some really good power music that you love, and to have some fun in front of the camera, so you can just really warm up. Oh, another one. So you've got your fantastic favorite music, you're dancing, you're bringing your energy up. Is to do some fully sick karaoke, really get into it and sing along, warm up your voice, warm up your face, get really expressive in how you're going to just share all of that gold through the song that you're singing. And that can be a really fun way to bring up your energy, to warm up your body, and to warm up your voice and your face for delivering an engaging presentation. Obviously, hiccups are an added bonus. And with that as well, another thing that I've stepped away from, literally speaking, is I'm now standing for my presentations wherever I can. But if I'm sitting at my desk, that's entirely possible as well, and a couple of books so that I'm looking at the video camera itself. However, standing, you've just got a bit more possibilities of bringing in energy and of really embodying the message that you want to share. So I'm going to wrap up here because let's see what kind of chaos is about to ensue, and it's almost dinner time. But I hope within this video there's some gems for you. It's going to be all written up in this blog post. I'm going to be sharing 5 tips to help you to get set up, to get visible, and to start up-leveling the storytelling and content creation that you're doing. And I really look forward to hear about your favorite tips and hacks, or perhaps some of those challenges you're overcoming. Thanks so much, and see you soon. Bye.